Hello everyone, I am Tokunaga. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to participate in Hitachi Investor Day 2026. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude for your continued understanding and support of the Hitachi Group's business activities. Since last year's Investor Day, 1 year has already passed quickly. During this time, we have had the opportunity to discuss with many investors, not only in Japan, but also in North America, Europe, and elsewhere. Just last month, we were able to hold individual dialogues with investors in North America. The feedback we received from the investors was as follows. While we generally appreciate Hitachi's growth strategy, is the rapidly evolving AI a threat to Hitachi or an opportunity? And will HMAX continue to be Hitachi's growth engine going forward? Today, based upon this interest and concerns from our investors, I will explain Hitachi's growth strategy toward achieving Inspire 2027 and ensuring sustainable growth beyond that. First, as the CEO remarks, I will explain Hitachi's current situation and future management direction. Next, after the CEOs of the four sectors explain the growth strategy of their respective businesses, our CFO will discuss financial strategy and risk management. Finally, we have scheduled a Q&A session with everyone. It will be a long event lasting around 3 hours in total, but thank you for your participation again. Let's get straight to the presentation. In the CEO remarks, I will talk about these 4 points. Looking back at FY 2025 once again, it was an extremely highly uncertain year, making by increasing geopolitical risks and rapid evolving of AI. Even under such a business environment, Hitachi captured the expanding needs for social infrastructure, innovation, achieving record highs in profit, core free cash flow, and ROIC, enabling us to realize robust growth. In this uncertain business environment, the 3 CEO priorities presented at last year's Investor Day functioned effectively as a compass for our management. Regarding the expansion of the Lumada business, we accelerated our transformation toward achieving the targeted level of Lumada 80/20. The sale ratio of Lumada expanded by 11% from the previous year, and profitability steadily improved. In particular, the global launch of our recurring digital service, HMAX, drove this transformation. Regarding capital allocation, we strictly assessed returns and strategic fit, executing disciplined growth investment in focus areas such as energy and AI. Furthermore, in accordance with our policy, we implemented the largest shareholder returns in our history. As a result, EPS grew by 32%, approximately year-on-year. Regarding the deepened governance, we responded swiftly to the materialization of geopolitical risks by strengthening our risk management. We also further strengthened our complement to the capital market through initiatives such as introducing stock compensation of employee leaders and enhancing dialogues with the capital markets. Furthermore, we are continuously working to strengthen the supervision of execution by the Board of Directors. Through these initiatives, the 4 sectors steadily captured growth opportunities in FY 2025, leading to significant growth in our backlog. The backlog at the end of FY 2025 grew 24% year-on-year, reaching a total of 21 trillion yen. This continuously expanding backlog serves as a solid revenue foundation for sustainable growth. As I explained FY 2025, the first year of Inspire 2027, has been a smooth start. However, we are not happy with the status quo because for Hitachi, a new and massive growth opportunity is unfolding right before us. That is AI. Will the rapidly evolving AI destroy existing business models? Or will it disrupt the IT service businesses? We often hear such concerns. However, my answer is clear. AI is not a threat to Hitachi. Rather, it is the greatest opportunity to discontinuously accelerate Hitachi's growth. I'll explain the reasons. In Hitachi's focus areas, energy, mobility, and industry initiatives to improve productivity and create innovation through the implementation of the physical AI are currently expanding rapidly among our customers. On the other hand, the implementation of physical AI means that AI steps out of the cyberspace to directly impact the real world. Due to an AI era, facilities and equipment could potentially stop. Product quality defects might occur frequently. In other words, physical AI inherently carries significant risks, and safe implementation can be said to have a high level of difficulty. However, this very characteristics of physical AI brings a massive growth opportunity for Hitachi. This is because the safe implementation of physical AI requires the advanced integration of all technologies and expertise across IT, OT, and products. This is precisely the area where Hitachi can fully leverage its strength, having supported mission-critical social infrastructure for many years. Furthermore, our ever-expanding backlog, which has reached 21 trillion yen, continues to provide Hitachi with implementation fields for physical AI, solidifying our sustainable growth. Additionally, in the digital area shown on the top right of the slide, we are facing challenges brought about by AI. The replacement of simple tasks, such as coding and module testing, by AI is progressing rapidly. However, more than that, the demand for modernization to make customers' existing IT system assets AI-ready is now rapidly expanding. And here, the 15,000 operational IT systems that TSS has developed to date serve as a massive market to which we have prioritized accesses, cementing our future growth. So, how do we grasp these growth opportunities brought about by AI? I will elaborate on this point a bit more. First, the energy, mobility, and industry business areas. Hitachi will continuously update social infrastructure and grow through the implementation of physical AI in mission-critical areas where we can fully leverage our strengths by highly integrating all technologies and expertise in IT, OT, and products. There are two growth approaches. First, Hitachi possesses a massive product installed base that continues to expand, supported by robust demand for infrastructure renewal. We will use this installed base, which only Hitachi can access, as an implementation field for physical AI, advancing on-site operations and maintenance to provide value to our customers. As of the end of FY 2025, HMAX, which recorded 300 billion yen in sales and an EBITDA margin of over 20%, proves Hitachi's competitive advantage in physical AI implementation, and we can expect high growth to continue. Secondly, for our customers operating infrastructure businesses such as power, railway, and industry, continuous advancement of operation is absolutely required to maintain and improve their competitiveness. On the other hand, many customers are facing the major challenges of how to incorporate accelerating AI technologies into their businesses. To address this big challenge, Hitachi will respond with our physical AI FDE, Forward Deployed Engineer Team, comprised of IT, OT, and product engineers. Hitachi's physical AI FDE team will embed themselves in customers' operational sites and advance implementation of physical AI. Also, the important point here is that expertise and data models cultivated on-site by FDEs will be consolidated into HMAX and rolled out horizontally to other industries and customers. Through this, we aim for scalable growth that is not labor-intensive. Next is the digital business domain. Hitachi will promote AI transformation of customers' operations through the modernization of large-scale IT systems assets to drive growth. Here as well, there are two approaches to grow. First, Hitachi has worked on many IT system developments together with our customers. The number of such systems currently in operation alone reaches 15,000. And now, the modernization demand to make these IT systems assets AI-ready is rapidly expanding. This is because incorporating the latest AI technologies into the IT system that support customers' operations to enhance business processes and service has become an urgent priority. In the DS sector, our 35,000 system engineers in Japan are using AI to improve their own productivity and meet our customers' modernization needs. As of the end of 2025, the adjusted EBITDA margin for domestic IT services in the EDS sector exceeds already 18%, and modernization business is driving this profit growth. The growth opportunities brought by AI do not stop here. Secondly, customers are currently seeking a partner with expertise in both the latest AI technologies and mission-critical AI system development to support their AX or AI transformation over the long term. Hitachi will meet customer demand through our FDEs who possess advanced AI technologies and Hitachi's unique knowledge working in collaboration with AI ecosystem partners such as Anthropic, Google Cloud, Microsoft, and OpenAI. Hitachi's FDEs will work as one with the customer's IT department together to advance highly reliable and high-quality AX. Therefore, we will feed these results back into Hitachi's priority assets such as Velocity AI, Hulk for AI, and HMAX, and utilize them for other customers' AI as well. Toward improving our corporate value, we will also further evolve our management. The three pillars of the CEO priorities remain unchanged for FY 2026. Amid a drastically changing business environment, we will further strengthen our execution capabilities, balancing out insatiable challenge for growth with disciplined management. Regarding the Lumada business, we will further accelerate the expansion of HMAX. Meanwhile, there is no end to our portfolio reform, and we will continue to pursue constant improvement. For capital allocation, we will accelerate disciplined growth investments while strictly adhering to our policy. Regarding the deepening of governance, we will further advance our risk management and deepen our One Hitachi management approach toward creating Hitachi's unique value. Finally, I will explain Hitachi's aspiration beyond Inspire 2027. Hitachi is currently focusing on 4 businesses: energy, mobility, industry, and digital, and we are striving to transform into a digital-centric company. The 21 trillion yen backlog built up during this process is not merely a balance of orders. This will be transformed into a massive digitalized asset for Hitachi to implement AI, collect data, and create new value moving forward. We will then evolve the digital services provided by Hitachi, such as HMAX, on these digitalized assets into an OS, operating system that is essential for the stable operation of social infrastructure. We incorporated as a foundational OS for customers to operate social infrastructure. It drives further data accumulation, which in turn improves AI accuracy and further enhances the value proposition as an OS. As a result, this also leads to the construction of strong barriers to entry. Through the provision of this social infrastructure OS, I will transform Hitachi into a company that generates recurring revenues with high profit margins and stably over the long term. Starting with robust products and IT systems, we will generate recurring revenue through services that fully leverage domain knowledge and AI, becoming a completely new digital infrastructure company. This is the vision of Hitachi that I foresee beyond Inspire 2027 and pathway toward further corporate value enhancement. I sincerely ask for your continued understanding and support.